Okay, hello babies. That's my other baby there. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, ¿qué pasa? Déjame ver. Kan jag hjälpa dig? Be right back. So, I'm so sorry for the disturbance because Katya needs the computer. Yes. Dator på svenska. This is basically the data machine, dator, data processor. Yes. So, as you can see, it's probably a bit different uh, from what I usually do. This is about a band called The Warning. You will have seen this beanie on me week in, week out on my live shows. Don't worry, it has been washed. I haven't been wearing the same beanie for I don't know 2.5 years. So week in, week out. It's because I have my passport here, and we're going to London. I am, and Bertil is going with me as I embark on this wonderful journey to seeing this Mexican power trio uh, from Monterrey, Nueva León, Mexico. Now, they started as children, basically. They're now 23, 21, and 18. And they have released three full studio albums, latest of which was last year. And this album was called Error. It has it contains just a plethora of good music. Okay, and what they got became famous for was a cover of Enter Sandman, the Metallica song. So it has 24.7 million views on YouTube in the 8 years since it was published. It's as we know, and Enter Sandman is from the Metallica album, the Black Album, and this their cover, the Warning cover of this, not this version you're about to hear and see, um, but they recorded a studio version of their cover for Enter Sandman, and it um, was on the Black Album. Black Album. I think it was the 30th. I'm not entirely sure when Black Album was published. Black Album. I'm sorry. Was published. When was it published? 1991. Yeah. So there was a the Black Album 30-year anniversary um, celebration album, and the Warning. Uh, it was an international collaboration, and the Warning then um, got the chance to record Enter Sandman on the Black Album. Okay, the Black Album 30 years anniversary. Okay, so let's go. Okay, here they are. So oldest to youngest, that's Daniela in the guitar. Daniela in guitar. She's 23 now. Then the middle one on the drums, it's Paulina. She is 21 now. And Alejandra, who is now 18 and will turn 19 later this year. Okay, let's get my beautiful face out. Can you hear this? I'm probably gonna get a copyright claim on all of on stuff again, but I don't care. And there's flip flops. By the way, they have their own home studio. So what you're watching here was recorded in their own home basements. So they have a studio set up there for recording, among other things. Tell you, this Les Paul, it weighs a ton, so she doesn't really play live with this particular guitar. She did at some point, but she doesn't anymore. At least that much, because it weighs a ton, and it gives her horrible neck pain. So let's put a bit forward. Catch this fucking solo here. Mind you, I think she's like 15, 14 or 15 in this one. Yeah, she's like 23 now, so she's 15 in this one, 14 or 15. This is so at the age of 14, 15, that this is amazing. She's so cute, I can't take this. Yeah, there we go. So let's get and this is where This is Kickstarter. This is a bit. Let's go back a bit. So, uh, so that's where it started. The picture on the right. That's where it started. That's the trio playing rock band. They started playing rock band, and now they're here on a world tour, opening for Muse. Uh, they've met Metallica. Oops. I mean, Daniela has had um, her guitar. She's been jamming with Metallica backstage before their gig at the Metallica concert or something. She's had her guitar signed by the Metallica, all of them. Uh, and it's amazing. Uh, and this is them playing the Enter Sandman last year in August 29th, 2022 in Teatro Metropolitan in Mexico City. Oops, so let's get there. Now I lay me down to sleep. Oh, look, now they're all grown up. Yeah, I can. I know she was born in Space Knave. Yeah, she was. Daniel was born in 2000. Uh, Paulina in '02 and then Alejandra in '04. So it all pans out really well. I wasn't just exactly sure because it says the it's a if the YouTube algorithm or the information there, video information says, yeah, to let's say 2 months ago, it could have been 4 weeks or 7 weeks ago. 8 years, it could have been uh, it's anything between 8 and 9 years. So 2 months is anything between 2 and 3 months. So I couldn't be sure. That's why I said I wasn't I wasn't 100% sure on as to how old she is, or was in that picture. So or in that original CDMN, the basement video. I think that's I think that particular guitar she got from Lizzie Hale. Lizzie Hale is a famous rock musician. Um, so I think she got this particular guitar she has here. It was given to her by Lizzie Hale, with whom they've had collaboration with in the past. There we have it. From those little girls in the basement, grown women in Teatro Metropolitan in Mexico City. So the title of the video says they will be in London. Now, London is a very nice and a very very old city with a lot of loads of culture. And there will be a place called Bush. There's a venue called Bush Hall. Bush spelling error. So let's see. So Bush Hall in London. This is a humble outside, but it does it does pull quite a few people. I checked; it's something like 400 people, 450, something like that. This Shepherd's Bush is um, is a uh, famous one. Is in 310 Oxbridge Road, Shepherd's Bush. Is I got my. I will be going there. I'm taking this and Bertil with me tomorrow. I'm leaving. Is Carnaby Street still the place to go to? Possibly. Uh, what is it? Carnaby Street. I wouldn't know. It's my. It's it says the leading fashion street in London. That's all I get. It's been it's in Soho near Oxford Street. I mean it could be. I wouldn't be. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you because honestly, this is my first time in London. Uh, Going there tomorrow. Uh, wow, I have 6 people watching. What's going on here? I don't usually have this many people. Please don't go away. That's not what I meant. Um, yeah, but Carnaby Street is possibly the place to go if you're looking into fashion, etc. and shopping. But I not my thing. I'm just going for for the concert of the warning. I have tickets for that. It's a private concert, and I'll get you the where do I have it? I think I seem to have lost, or rather misplaced the I seem to have misplaced the picture I had for the where where those where their other gigs are. Ah, yes. So basically, they're starting off with um, Plymouth on the 20th. Actually, they're opening for Muse tomorrow. Tomorrow in Plymouth. Then they've got their headlining. Uh, they're headlining in Berlin on May 31st. So that's Um, next week Wednesday. So they're busy, busy coming down from playing Plymouth tomorrow, London on Monday, uh, and then Wednesday in Plymouth. And then next Saturday they'll be in Rockin Park. The, the, the next day Rock am Ring. Then they'll be uh, opening for Royal Blood in the Netherlands for 2 days. Then Palais Royal in Poland. Then there are some festivals festivals uh, in UK, Czech Republic, Switzerland, France, Spain, Spain, uh, Huddersfield, UK, then uh, opening for Muse in Lyon, June 15th, and then opening for Muse on in Huddersfield, Glasgow, and Milton Keynes, and then June 26th they'll be in O2 Academy, Islington in London. So they're busy ladies touring their Europe. So busy ladies. Um, I mean, I get audio volumes a bit that low, says Charlie. Um, what do other people think of my audio volume? Is it okay, or should I turn it up? I might as well just turn it up. Okay, any better now? It could be, you know, well, that could happen sometimes, being having the low, level low. It says turn it up a bit. All right, I'll turn it up a bit. That's just people have so because my regular viewers have gotten used to my settings, and for some it may feel low. Uh, some may think my okay. So it was Space Knave says I hope I'm not butchering that. Um, says I've never been to London, but we'll going next month and we'll manage to miss them 3 times in June. Each time they play in UK, I will be in a different location by about 2 days. That's too bad. Then Carnaby Street used to be famous when I visited London. Says yes, it's quite likely that it still is. Because based on uh, pictures, actually quite recent pictures, it seems it's still very popular and very much alive. So so I'm flying to London tomorrow via by a Finnair by Finnair, which is the national carrier of Finland's national carrier. I just love airplanes. I wish I had money to travel to fly more, but as it so happens, I don't. Okay, let's see. The plane tomorrow will be a Finnair um, a Airbus A350-900 extra wide body. So even though it's just a European flight, so the seating is three in economy. It's three, and three. So I've traveled in um, in one of these planes before when I went to Taiwan and I flew to Hong Kong with on one of these planes. That Finnair has. Departing from Helsinki, where I live, it's just a three hours flight time to London and around the same back. I've been to the Helsinki airport to spot planes and stuff. But anyway, let's have a look at some more. Okay, I want to show you some of their original stuff. Okay. This is from the same Teatro Metropolitan gig. This is their song Disciple. It's from their newest album. Oops. If you notice, here, if you notice, her guitar picks, they're very peculiar. They're really thick, but it's kind of sanded down in it. There's a sort of a hole. What do you call it? Convex or concave in English. I'm not entirely sure. Concave. Yeah, you know, it's been sanded down in the middle. There's a hole in place there. Maybe I'll yeah, it doesn't matter. I just love their energy. And as if you look, Alejandra has a Spectre bass 5-string. She has she's quote unquote signed with Spectre. She plays only Spectre basses, and she has her only. I think she has her own bass line with Spectre. Spectre at the age of like what 18, almost 19 now. It's almost unheard of. I love how they sing in unison. Actually, just came to mind. The good thing that they all sing is that they can cover for each other if one is sick. And can play but play but cannot sing. For example, whenever Danny has a cold, but she can, play, then Alejandra here would fill in. Then Paulina, the drummer, and then Alejandra here will then fill in for her, and they don't have to reschedule the gig. Concave the guitar pick. Thank you very much. Anyway, the gig is on Monday evening. Um, and I paid my ass off for it. I mean, it was £150, 150 UK pounds. So that's about 180-ish euros, which I paid. But it'll be it'll be worth it, you know. Uh, I see it as a even though I paid my ass off for it, I see as a see this as a reward, okay? Because I these ladies recorded their album in the middle of the pandemic, um, and there's London gig. They when this private gig thing in London came about when they had a Kickstarter fundraiser for their third studio album that we now all know and love as Error. Now, they raised the money they needed, and they raised something like, I'm not entirely sure how much, but they it was several times over what they needed. Um, let's see. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just checked. They were in the Kickstarter campaign. They were asking for uh their goal was 570,000 Mexican pesos. I think it's peso, but okay, we'll just say Mexican pesos. They wanted 517,000 Mexican, which is about 30,000 euros, 30 31,000 US dollars as of today. But they raised 3,300,000. So they asked for 30,000 euros, and they got, let me get this, 3,337,199 Mexican pesos, which is 176,570 567.6 euros. As for they wanted 30,000, they got 176.5 thousand. That tells a lot. So, and they basically, that's how it came about, this London gig, because the highest was basically let me get this, a private show in UK. It was for uh, for a good chunk of change. So, but yes, this, because this they gathered the entire amount of money they wanted. So they are now coming. They were supposed to come to Europe like in 2021, like 2 years ago, like or late, or maybe late 2020. But we all know that all went out. That went all out down the toilet because the pandemic and shit. But they managed to get a recording deal. They signed with an American. They're like the second. They're like one of maybe two or three Mexican rock bands ever to have signed with an American label. They signed with Records, which is quite, yeah. They, it's a shame they had to. It's a shame they had to wait until now. So it's a shame really. And they the first actually there was, I am saying this, that maybe the first one of, yeah, I think it was the perhaps first Mexican, but I because there was there was an underground band in the 80s that signed with an American label, and they got um the okay. Yes, sorry. Um, so basically, there was a yes, there's a 15-year-old regional Mexican singer writer from Yakima, Washington, who they are trying to get to sign with them, but there is uh, there was, when that warning came out with, saying we're the first Mexican rock band to sign with an American label, there was, I just, for the love of me, I cannot remember what the band's name was, but there was an American, sorry, a Mexican um, indie punk hard rock band that signed with an American label. I can't remember which. It could have been Lava, for all I know. That, and who they were the first Mexicans. Yeah, but yeah, perhaps. So they're not the first, but they're the first in the 2000s to sign with an American label. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I like to be proven wrong. So sometimes. So anyway, uh, they're the first who are them. Yeah. Uh, uh, Probably depends on how it's defined. I remember a couple in the 70s, but don't have specifics. Just going by what Rudy said. They're the first who are them. Uh, Either way, it's nice. Yeah, 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 it's super nice. It's super nice that they got with lava, regardless whether they're at least in the 2000s they were the first. Maybe a few in the early years, but who knows? They've done well. They've done well, regardless. Yes, they have indeed. They have indeed. Yeah, they're really nice. I have already. What I also have is a Q and A. With among many others. Well, I don't know how many, but some who have chosen to buy these higher tier tickets get the opportunity for Q and A. I've already sent them a few questions, which they may or may not answer. I don't know, but it'll be nice, and um, I will be meeting new people because there are people I've been talking to online who are also the Warning fans, are part of the family, are part of the Warning army, as we call it, on the interwebs. So I'll be meeting them, and many of them are staying in a hotel that is just down the street from where I'm staying. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. I'm really really looking forward to it. So so this obviously has nothing to do with what I usually do on this channel. And as a side note, probably next week Friday, I will be talking about a a topic that has been looming over me pretty much for a few weeks now. It's the situation in with the newest legislation in Florida, but that is not. But just mentioning this now because so that you know what's coming next week because I don't want to start talking about it here. Is this? It has nothing to do with the warning. It has nothing to do with me going to see them. Finally going to see them. It's a reward for me. I've been working my ass off in as a healthcare worker. I've been in the past in the pretty much the time of the pandemic has been hard on myself and my my other fellow nurses. It hasn't been easy, but I've survived. I've survived while many have not. I'm happy to be here, and honestly, I feel privileged to be able to go to London tomorrow and seeing them on Monday. Oh, I have a massive headache. I had a bit too much to work. I had last week. I had 5 evening shifts, Friday off, then last Friday 1 day off, and then 5 night shifts, 11 hour night shifts. So it's 11 hour at us, and I got off uh, on Thursday morning. So what Thursday? Is that's just yesterday? It feels like it's Saturday now already, or something like that. It's been it's been hardly 36 hours since I got off from work, and I still have a headache. So, oh hey, Box Skeptic, joining joining us here. How are you? I hope things are well. I hope things are well for you tonight. Um, go head over to Borg Skeptic's channel. By the way, after we're done here, just um, just go over there. There should be some nice videos. Uh, there. Okay. Check. Okay. I will post these. It's nice to have this stream deck, and I can just press buttons. Let's see. Yes. So just check my links. Check my playlist in the link the links in the description box down below. Uh, I think I'll be going quite soonish because I need some sleep, and my flight is leaving tomorrow at 4, I think. And if you want to okay. Rock Skeptic has not worked on the channel a while, but it's still there. The stuff that Skeptic did is still there, at least most of it. So I can say, if you want to be stalkers and you want to start, you know, know exactly where I am tomorrow, I can tell you that it's leaves tomorrow uh, at 4 p.m. local time, and it's Alpha Yankee 1337, and the return flights on next Tuesday is Alpha Yankee 1336. So there you go, stalkers. I do not, as far as I can tell, I do not have stalkers yet, but maybe I will. And Specnabe, have a great time. You too. And thank you very, very much for watching. And to others as well. Um, very, very big thank you for watching today. And Work Skeptic, you can always ding me a message on Discord if you want any help with the channel. And until then, bye bye.